Hello, Internet. I'm Dan.
And I'm Chaz. And this is Wine is Serious Business. What episode are we on?
Episode 366.
Someone
So you
looked,
could
yeah.
have finished a year of Wine is Serious Business. In the past almost 2 years, we've been offline. I kind of thought
Yeah.
we might have been done. I'm super happy to find out we haven't. We're not. Our friend Paul
Hi.
really inspired this this show tonight. He made it happen. What are we drinking tonight, Paul?
We are drinking a flight of Domaine Drouin Artois Chardonnays.
Fantastic. We
Should I go
all
first one?
yeah. Go ahead and pour it out.
11. Yep.
Yeah, we all are big fans of Domaine Drouin wines, and the Chardonnay both I think is good every year and also fairly unique, even among the explosion in the Willamette Valley Chardonnays that we've seen in the last decade or so. Would you agree, or do you think it's pretty similar to?
I think they have their own style, and I
Yeah.
think they keep everybody else honest a little bit.
That's
That's a good way of putting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're definitely like one of the more balanced Chardonnays, typically right out of the gate. At least right out of the gate.
Very
right?
consistent.
Like,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
consistent. Yeah. Wow.
Good depth on the nose, I think. A little bit of like maybe elderflower or something like that. A little kiss of oak, right?
It's like anise or licorice. Just touch that. It's really kind of a nose that I would not call out as Chardonnay, which is kind of odd.
This is 11, your favorite year, right?
We were just talking about how much I love 11.
Age definitely shows a little bit on the palate. Just a little
For sure.
little
And in
touch
the-
of
and in the
oxidation.
color, too,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. But not too much. I think it's just over 10 years old now, right? So
Yeah, the oxidation is kind of nice. I mean, it kind of adds a little bit of depth or complexity to the fruit profile. It's like a little bit of like white pear, a little bit of something else.
I get a little celery somewhere in there
Okay.
towards the
Yeah.
end.
I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love oxidative wines. I get it here. It's not strongly oxidative.
It's not
Yeah.
strong, yeah. That's,
But it's there, and it's got the acidity
Agreed.
with that kind of gives it a flavor of those wines that we like that are oxidized.
and the acidity totally provides lift throughout the entire palate here, right?
Yeah.
Like there's great acidity right from the initial sort of attack, and then all the way through the finish. I'm still tasting acidity in my mouth, and yeah, I mean, this is nice. All right.
So
this-
unfortunately, the 2012 was super oxidized.
Yeah.
Had trouble with the cork or something, but we're not going to talk about it because that's not the bottle. That's not representative of what you get out of
Yeah.
that bottle normally.
absolutely. Yeah.
So on to 13. Oh man, that's nice.
That is really pretty.
If
Are
I remember correctly, they use 25% oak, neutral oak.
Okay.
So 75% stainless and then 25%
Whoa.
neutral oak. If I remember
That's
that,
why these
if I
wines
remember
taste
that
the way they
correctly.
do. Okay.
Yeah.
So Chaz talks about Asian pear and white wines a lot. I don't use that descriptor too much, but I think it's dead on here. I'm getting a really nice bite of a fresh in season Asian pear.
A really ripe one, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And just really overall, like, nice mouthfeel of the acidity. Just the overall balance, the overall, like, everything about this. It's a very nice wine.
Wow.
How do say
I
it?
really get a lot of mouthfeel in this wine. That's
Absolutely.
the first thing that I notice is that it's got
Nice
substance.
texture.
Yeah,
Really nice
texture.
texture. Yeah.
And then I think ripe fruit after that.
Yeah. This is just really pretty Chardonnay.
Yeah, good complexity, good long experience on the palate.
Yeah.
Great balance of acidity and weight. Man, and the flavors aren't overwhelming, but they're deep and they linger well with the other components of the wine. This is super nice.
This is really quite nice. We can move on whenever.
Yeah.
I noticed I finished my glass faster than you two, so I
No,
was like, I'm
get on it. Get on
gonna
it.
myself
Yeah.
a little more. Typical Chaz. I haven't changed.
We'll call Drusha to come pick you up later.
Sherry said I could sleep here.
Oh, okay.
So that last wine we're going to drink here, the 2014,
It's not
It's
quite
lovely.
as generous in the fruit as the one before, for sure.
definitely. 13 was the star here.
Definitely rounder on the palate, but there isn't a lot of like rich fruit to go with that roundness. The fruit's delicate. The acidity is present, but a little dialed back from the previous wines.
The acidity dialed back, but I get in the finish maybe more a sense of tannin or something, something a little, not scratchy, but textured.
Astringent.
Yeah.
Astringent, yeah, I would agree with that. Like it doesn't feel as like well integrated or as like balanced as the 11 and the 13. This is kind of just like a lot of strong notes kind of played together.
tough to follow the 13 too.
That's true. That's always
I
the
will
case,
agree with
right?
that. Yeah.
A little on the bigger side, but more straightforward. I
Yeah.
think age hasn't brought a lot of complexity to it, so doing fine. But I think the 13 really stands out, and the 11 would be next for me.
Yeah.
Agreed. No, the 13 is the star here for sure.
Thanks for watching, John Moser. We miss you. I hope
Yeah,
you're having a
John.
great time time in Indiana.
See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. We're back.
Bye.
Cheers.